Not joking around with Dream after a loss.
Yeah. All right. He needs to really just be a little bit more careful, I feel. I mean, just scout and find those probes, find those pylons.
Terminator looking confident. If I were him, I'd do maybe not the same thing, but I'd put on more pressure. You know, getting the life's head. You already got him a little bit tilted. Couple of easy wins, couple of quick ones. Go ahead and do it again. Get into his head. Let's go into the game right now. Team number 4 on Coda.
KT roster live 이성현 vs Gene Air Green Wings Terminator 하재상.
Down here in the bottom right, in the purple, our Zerg player, it is Life.
And up to the top left in yellow, it's Terminator. Terminator ahead in this series, 1 win away from defeating Life. Now Coda on another like level different than Iron Fortress. The reason why I like Coda more, I just love talking about maps as a non-pro gamer, as a total play-by-play caster. Just like
Katz is sitting in his room right now. He's raging so hard.
As a total casual. Wolf, do you even play the game?
Wolf!
I
heard he was in Gold League. Is that true? Did anyone else hear that?
I saw Wolf once playing the game. He was not good. Anyway, back to the point. The reason why I like this map is because it's simple and it's not too noisy. It's like everything about this map makes it look like, okay, this is a battleground. Each base is about evenly spaced from the other. There are enough bases on the map to make it interesting. You can still even hide a base potentially. It's like about as small and simple as you can be with a good map. And we're gonna see finally
I love this.
A change here. He's gonna cannon rush.
I love it. It's a change.
Life's going hatch first every game.
Yeah. He's noticing that. He's already in Life's head. You're ahead of game, PVZ. Go for a cannon rush. Just do it. Don't think about it.
Hides, probes actually gets scouted by the Overlord. Yeah. He left it here on purpose for this reason.
Let's see how Life responds. He's got to pull some drones down to deal with this probe.
He's like, okay. He's did pull one. I was scared for a second.
He's going for the scout. He's going to see the pylon. Very, very important. He needs to pull drones right now. He's also going to see that forward. Oh my God!
Full wall, tight wall. Terminator knows exactly how to get into Life's head right now. Life is going to be so tilted.
Okay. If Terminator wins a series like this, whoa.
Life cannot break through a full pylon wall.
I think that's going to get up.
Well, thing is, he brings a second probe. I don't know if he can like cancel a pylon out. Sometimes you can do that. But he gets one drone away to the third base already. But the pool is going to finish fairly soon. I don't think he's going to want to cannon that base, actually. Because Lings can get through that second cannon. Okay, checks. Life is going to cancel the first hatch, yep.
Life is going for double expand regardless. We already got a second probe out on the map. But the pool is done, like you said. 6 Lings on the way.
Can most of them get past the second cannon? That's what I don't know. The probe might actually kind of mess with their AI or try to block them out.
Yeah. He's going to make a second cannon.
It's actually going to kind of set up a contain here.
He's going to make cannons there. He's going to put down pylons down here. He's going to make cannons here.
A few drones are coming with this to make sure he can actually get out.
Kills 2. Cannon is canceled,
yeah,
actually.
he can't get this. He cannot get this base canceled. There's no way. Or cannoned, I should say. Yeah. Just too late. And now he's got this weird awkward pylon here. This cannon, I don't even know if he should really keep it, to be honest. This is weird. This game's gonna. Okay, now he's like waiting. He waited for the Lings to leave, and then he didn't set up cannons. This is too meta. This is too meta for me, man. This is like this is just too much.
Yeah. So Life is gonna get his double hatch as he's been wanting to do, and they're a little bit farther away. It's gonna be really hard to spread that creep over there, and maybe we'll just see a follow-up from Terminator.
No, it's going to take him a while before he can follow up because he doesn't even have a gate yet. Or rather a cyber core, and he's going to need to get that gas up. His Nexus is insanely late. So, I mean, I think you're right. It's just going to be a while before that happens. So Life does have some time to kind of get back into the flow of things here. Of course, his whole build is going to be messed up because everything is late, but so is Terminator. So everybody loses in a way, but like I feel like Terminator did get significantly ahead from this. And I mean, we'll see. I like that Terminator only mined from one gas ring all this time to give him all the extra minerals to build up what he needs next. I really like that. Like instead of going straight into 2 gas, just kind of slowly ramping into that to get those extra minerals, to get the gates, you know, the extra pylons, the Nexus, to get the, you know, cyber core, those sort of expensive things he's going to have to start adding in with the money that he's got off of one base after he committed to, like, I don't know how many pylons he made. He made 4 pylons and 3 cannons and canceled a cannon, like, and then did those 2 cannon cancels, which also cost him money.
The meta cannons.
The meta cannons. That's not even the right way to say meta. I know someone's like, I can't believe they would say meta. It's part of the joke.
Well, we see sentries come in here from Terminator. I would actually like if he just took a third base and just played this straight up. He doesn't need to follow up.
Yeah, like he didn't do enough damage to like get enough tempo advantage to like hit with just the timing.
We have a robotics facility on the way. Okay. Could see Warp Prism up on the ramp. Those bases are very far away. It's going to be hard to get in there, and Life's not going to scout this. He needs to get that scout.
Yeah. I actually look at how much. Okay, Life's making 14 lings right now. Also droning a bit. So I need a few more drones to actually be able to have the economy needed to hold off a push like this. Lair's about to finish. I think Life can hold this. This is not going to be easy because its third base location is actually the 4th. Like, that's part of the problem here. It's not going to be connected by creep. Everything is far away. Life goes straight into burrow and roach movement, or roach speed. And 2 spore callers. He's really playing a catch-all because he doesn't know what's coming next. He's been totally denied scouting-wise.
He's making just drones. Like I said before, he needs to get the scout, or this can catch him by surprise. At least he knows that Terminator, for now, does not have a third base. He's going to be staying on 2 base for a while. Life already making a bunch of units. Goes up to 63 drones. Gets like decently saturated at these 3 bases and just sticks there. Makes the drones. We're going to see a huge all-in from Terminator. 6 more gates on the way.
These
Immortals.
Yeah, I was just going to say these cans are getting some kills here. I mean, they're going to actually, you know, take away some of those units. But yeah, a huge amount of gateways. One thing to note is he doesn't have a mothership core with this. So his mothership core that's about to pop out right now is not going to have a lot of energy. Also doesn't have an observer yet, and Life does have burrow about to finish. These are just like small things that we have to keep in mind. I mean, Time Warp is pretty big, actually. I wouldn't even say that's a small thing. Not having that is going to give Life a few different opportunities, micro-ways, in these engagements.
Here comes the first move out. Or he was thinking about it. Okay, there he goes. The Life's already got a huge amount of units. He's got that burrow movement on the way. And I don't know. I don't think this is going to work. Maybe Terminator's just like, that cannon rush didn't really do what I wanted to do, and now I just got to follow up, and I don't know. He's got to get, like, perfect force fields on this attack.
So he just showed his hand as well. I'm leaning towards Life holds this because he knows it's coming. He's hitting all of his strides. He's hitting all of his overlords. He's hitting all of his injects. Like, he's got the production to make enough roaches. But composition-wise, Terminator has, like, an insanely good comp. He's actually going up to a 5th Immortal. And Life is making just pure roaches. He's going to try to overwhelm this small Immortal army. Force fields are everything here, but when burrow movement finishes, that becomes obsolete. Like, I feel like part of the reason why I got this extra Immortal is because he wants more force fields, he wants more sentries, he wants the sentries he's already built to get closer to full energy. But with burrow movement, this just doesn't matter. He can just kind of outmaneuver that. I mean, yeah, force fields are still good even if your opponent has burrow movement because he has to burrow for a second and not fire, and, you know, you're underground, you move slowly, etc., etc. But still, Life's going to be able to, once he gets that critical mass, just go under the force fields, pop up, and kill this army.
Yeah. He's got a sick economy on these 3 bases. He's almost maxed out.
He's about to double his supply at 1247.
Oh my God, there we go. Huge burrow movement right on top of the army, forcing a recall. There's no 3rd base for Terminator. This was all in, and Terminator's like, whoa, 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 I need an observer before I can attack, but Life is just, by the minute, getting further and further ahead.
He's making Hydralisks right now. Terminator, I think, knows this game is over.
Terminator's about to get bopped,
He's
man.
about to lose.
Life doesn't even want to wait.
Yeah, he doesn't want to wait. Goodbye +1 armor that was almost done. I guess you can have your 100 gas back.
The awkward moment for Protoss is where they're like, oh, I guess I have to transition. It's 104 supply versus 200. And Life putting down a 4th base now. Cute little immortal drop coming into the 2nd base, I guess you can call it. With a burrow.
Oh boy. Like, that's like the worst nightmare of an immortal drop is a few Hydras. Hydralisks, not that bad against immortals and really good against warp prisms, as it turns out. It's like in the help button, it says like strong against
warp
like
prism.
Phoenix, warp prism, and like an interceptor or something.
Oh, look at this. This is so annoying. Another cute little thing you can do to just get in your opponent's head, delay that 3rd base with the burrow.
Use the tools that you have. Not even Young Shit could, I don't think, make a comeback here with this sort of situation.
He's just making more and more immortals.
He's like, you keep making roaches, I keep making immortals deal.
He's got a ton of force fields.
Yeah, this is true. And again,
it's Life commits to it, though.
If Life wants a burrow movement under those, he has to, you know, lose all that DPS for a little while. I mean, burrow movement is not just like, oh, it's the counter to force fields. It does work well against them, but it's not like you just burrow and then everything's okay. You still have to eat that damage while you're regenning down there. I mean, as this game goes on...
if the force fields are far enough ahead, all those Hydras not really going to get in the fight.
That's true. As this game goes on, Terminator can max out off of these 2 bases. This is not Legacy of the Void economy we're dealing with here.
Make like 15 immortals.
I mean, we're at 7 immortals with an 8th on the way. So, I mean, keep that in mind. I'd say Life is still massively ahead as like Sojung inches towards us. I'm like, no.
She moves 1 seat closer as it gets.
But we've got like Infestors coming out for Life. This hidden base is pretty smart, but
I like it, but I don't think it's gonna win him back the game.
Even having a normal 3rd base at this time with this composition that he's built versus Life's bank he's built, Life can switch to Mutalisk at any time. That's actually like end game here. If these armies trade somewhat evenly, Terminator sits back with his tail between his legs with no money that he can't afford to make anything with, and Life. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God! And this space gets scouted. I think Life's immediately gonna move to kill that, and he does. Dark Shrine went behind. See if that works out for Terminator.
Terminator cancels the base, which is also scouted, so Life doesn't have to waste his time running over there. The Dark Shrine, how many spores do we have on the map? He did make a few, but it looks like he canceled them as he figured out what was going on. He's only got 1 spore crawler on the map right now, so...
At that upper base.
Yeah. So that's... They could do some damage.
Overseer with the army.
Oh, this is not a good place for Life to fight, though, if he can help it. This is a very strong Protoss army. But again, if he trades, especially with some good fungals, if he trades... If he can get on the high ground here and take that fight, that would be excellent. Looks like he's still a bit timid.
Look at all those immortals, man. He's got 10 immortals.
Well, I think...
New Age Protoss army. Just make a bunch of immortals, get some Archons.
Yeah, man. The Hominator, man, he might get a new nickname after this. That's crazy.
The Immortal Natal.
Oh.
You're like, oh, I'm so sorry you made that terrible joke.
Oh, no. I'm like saying like...
That is a huge
on all the
fungal,
sentries,
by the way.
All the sentries.
Every single sentry. Doesn't like it, though. He's just going to go for the big attack
all
here.
Right, so Terminator will win this fight. Make no mistake. Okay? Make no mistake. But Life is ready to transition into remaxing with a ton of units. He didn't make a Spire, though, so...
It's just going to be Hydra Roach.
And the thing is, I don't know, man. How many immortals does he have left? He has 6 immortals left. I think these spines will buy enough time for him to get those Hydras out. Then he'll just trade again, and he's just going to use his bank that way. Switching into Mulus, I guess, against this many Blink Stalkers is not really what he wants to do, thinking back at this.
Yeah, all the sentries are gone too, by the way. So,
yeah.
well, there's one, and it just got bopped.
Yeah,
here we go. Look at this gigantic concave for life.
There's so many Hydras. He's going to win this fight this time. Yeah.
There you go. The Remax.
He just made more Hydras than Roaches this time, and Hydras are great against not only Immortals, but also Stalkers.
Even drones got into that fight.
These DTs are being a bit annoying, though, so he's going to have to either fungal those or get an Overseer nearby. There's the fungal. There's another fungal. There you go. Yeah. All right, well, deciding to take the Hydra approach. Going to win him this game. GG.
GG.
We're going to Game 5.
Game 5. Sojung opens her mouth in surprise. She wasn't watching close enough. Life way ahead in that game. Wins it out. And he should be in a good position going into game number 5. Terminator, in fact, looking a little bit nervous after that one. I forget the map for game 5. It's definitely important. Is it Bonnie?
I don't remember.
Maybe we should write those down for future best of 5s.
I got like a bunch of tweets, but I can't read them right now. 'Cause my camera isn't that weird? Actually, yeah, I can. What am I